Hi, this video is for both CIE and Edexcel students. In both the exams, you students have to write article. I titled it, How to Write an Article for School Exam. Let's first find out what articles really are. Articles are persuasive writing. They are informative as well. Now, before you attempt your article in the exam, I would like you to remember 5 things. First, your reader is identified. The question will directly or indirectly say who your audience are. Your heading must get attention. If it doesn't, your reader is going to lose attention and interest. That will cost you marks. It must be interesting. Yes, you have to maintain that interest throughout till the end to make sure you are going to get good marks. Number 4, it has to be easy to read. Remember, your examiner is a very busy person. In a setting, he is going to read probably 20-25 papers, even more than that. So, present your information as easily as you can. And finally, remember, your ending is always important in continuous writing, and so is it here. Write a good ending. Alright, now let's write and let's see what tips I have. Okay, before I give you the tips, I want to remind you, for CIE students, you have to brainstorm and find 4 to 5 interesting points to talk about in your article. And for Edexcel students, your one is basically a directed summary writing, so you must have your content points ready, and then these tips apply. First tip, write a title that make the subject immediately clear and that sounds well. Now, what do I mean? For example, if your article is about smoking and you are going to talk about the negative impacts of smoking, probably your title is Smoking Kills. It's short, it's clear, it talks about how smoking is dangerous, and it sounds well because smoking kills. There is repetition of the K sound and also repetition of E sound. Smoking kills. Tip 2. Use a direct rhetorical question in the first paragraph to make the reader want to find out the answer. Yes, unlike an essay where you directly say what you are going to talk about, your introduction in article should rather raise question. And what better way than to ask a rhetorical question that emphasizes the answer but doesn't want one, and your reader keeps wondering what the answer is. For example, rhetorical questions can be like this. Have you ever thought blah blah blah? What would you do if? Or are you one of those people? Or what will life be like if? So on and so forth. Let's move on to the next page, to tip 3. Yeah, this is important, very important. Write in a semi-formal conversational style. Yes, you cannot be formal as you are in your essay. Then you will bore the reader. Put in some humor, address them directly, just talk to them, and that will keep them engaged. Tip 4. Unlike an essay, keep suspense, keep the reader wondering what comes next. I have made this point before, so this is important. In an essay, you clearly say what you are going to say or what you are going to prove, but not here. You keep your reader wondering why you are taking him or her in your 300 or more long answer. Tip 5. Use imperatives to give suggestions or instructions. Yes, imperatives means just keep in mind, think next time you do something, or don't do that. This creates relationship with your reader, and you're being direct. They'll listen to you, like in a conversation. Also, for relationship, you try to use inclusive pronouns such as let's think about, or we can do this and that, or our common goal should be, etc. Tip 7. For easy reading, use shorter paragraphs or subheadings if appropriate. Yes. Don't write a very long para. Your reader might lose interest in it. So you can use the shorter ones, and you can give subheadings, which really helps busy readers. Tip 8. In conclusion, give the reader something to think about by asking another question or giving them a call of action. Link it some way to the starting point. Here again, unlike an essay where you look back or make a summary of the points you have made and never make any new point, here you might make a new point. You might keep them thinking, or you might ask them to do something about something, and that's what readers want. And the final tip, write your name in the end. You have to own up to your writing. So in the end, bottom right, you can write by your name. I have written mine here, and it must not be the quotation marks. Here is part of a continuous sentence, so I have put it in quotation marks. It should be open. Best of luck with your article writing. Good night.